We are here with Ty Debo, aka Two-Way Rocco. Ty, how are you feeling after that big victory?
Exhausted, mentally, emotionally. It's been a long day, and I'm glad it's over.
I want to see.
Up next, for the Hornets. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for him.
And the improvement he's shown as a passer is really noticeable. He's developed a much better understanding of how to spread the basketball around and how to keep the offense clicking. And he's a much better player because of it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Wilson, the monster out there with Cowboy. Then it's the kid, and it's Miracle Man in at the point. And for the Hornets, all out there with Zach Lavine. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Tatum in at the four-man position.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Greg, a game like this, two offensive juggernauts going head-to-head. I mean, we're buckled in, ready to go.
I mean, listen, the rules favor offense in today's game. That's why league-wide scoring is on the rise. And I would expect we're going to see a bucket or two put forth tonight, Kevin.
No doubt. Now, here's Ball. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the last things you want to do is foul Young. I mean, he's one of the game's better free throw shooters.
And so Young nails them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, Lavine's playmaking understated. He can do it when he wants to, though.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Leonard against Lavine, and then Leonard with the dunk.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Porzingis can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league rankings.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens and creating those open looks. That's been key.
Now here's Wilson following the miss by LaMelo Ball.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Tatum, Porzingis trying to get free. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. Here's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their...
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Poked away. Tatum with it. Tyler on him. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And the Hornets making a change here. Here's Miracle Man. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And then Lavine with the jam.
And you see why Lavine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the Hornets making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rebounded by Bowen.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And the three ball is good.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Again, Russell missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Lavine with the ball. It's tipped. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Miracle Man. Oh!
My goodness.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
That one good for two.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of. Time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. ABC is out there with money, and it's Thunder. Then there's the Professor, and it's Rain Man in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, Lavine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good. Tatum, he's checked in for Charlotte. So he gets them both. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 9 points.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Outside, Russell, pass to Tatum. Out to Russell, just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Taken away. He's all alone. Here's Gary. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Bowen, the pass to Russell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the Hornets call time here. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Right side, ball. Got a piece of it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The offensive rebound. Wilson kicks to Leonard. Miracle Man, the pass to the monster. Tyler. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Tyler's got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Charlotte making a switch here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Free throw good, Russell.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
He gets it in there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Young taking his time here. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets. Here's Gary, and he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And it's Ball penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets. For Los Angeles, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lavine's checked in.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
It's Young on the wing. Pass to Hickman. Shoots from the baseline. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, you look at Porzingis and his size 7'3", he consistently torches defenders around the rim.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Rain Man. Oh,
man.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Ball with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lavine. It's deflected. Here.
Oh, my
great.
goodness! That was special.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his point today.
And so it's Los Angeles controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on it.
Hey.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Jason Tatum is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Lavine. Then it's Ball. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. Ball kicks to Young. Charlotte with the new shot clock. Los Angeles leading by 22. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Lavine. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball stolen.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Ball. 6 points for him. Out to Porzingis. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porzingis. Wide open. Wilson grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Bowen's checked in, and it's Russell in for Ball. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside, Russell.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Nerlens Noel checks in for Nick Young.
Substitution for your Hornets.
So it's the Hornets now, searching for that first bucket here in the third. Here's Miracle Man. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Miracle Man's got 16 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Los Angeles.
The high post shot, that one wide left.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The 3 from Tatum. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Tatum continues to expand his range, and with his size and length, he can shoot over most defenders.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Bowen. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Bowen. Kicks to Tatum. High post try. Tatum with another miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Wilson with the block.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Both good from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
To the middle. It's intercepted. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Russell passes to Hickman. Wilson with it. He's picked up by Russell.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Tatum. That one rolling around and rims out.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Clock at 6. Plays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 7 points.
Inside, outside, mid-range doesn't make any difference. Tatum comfortable anywhere because this guy is a bucket getter.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 32 seconds left in the third. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the Miracle Man is going to... pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Hickman. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
That one drops for him. 8 points for the professor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Los Angeles calls timeout. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Money out there with ABC. Then there's the Professor. And it's Rain Man, and it's Thunder in at the point.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
Number 23. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Charlotte has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Alexander Walker passes to Hickman. Here's Jones. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. It's good.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Jones, the pass to Hickman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Professor's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Jones, guarded closely. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. But they'll get another chance. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Jones, the pass to Hickman. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. And here comes the break. Here's Miracle Man, and he jams it with authority.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Konchar's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses off the right iron. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Watson up top, down low, Hickman. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Oh, yeah!
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Jones checked in for Charlotte. Here's Gary. Pass to the professor. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your... shot, you might find a better one with your teammate.
That's his first one falls for him. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Monsters checked in for the professor. Tyler comes in for ABC. Leonard, he's checked in for Rain Man. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
The first one falls.
Number 10. At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. The steal. Here's Miracle Man. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Pass to Watson. Back to Jones. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hickman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Miracle Man.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high levels. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And so Jones nails both of them. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the first one at the line is good.
Going to the line.
Good on both. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. Oh!
Oh! And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so he hits both. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And that one falls for Jones.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Number 1.
Miracle Man's got 44.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Miracle Man, defended by Jones.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And so they foul intentionally. The first free throw is good.
Going to the line.
Both free throws good from Watson. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
The first one falls.
Going to the line.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Los Angeles now. Off the inbound pass. And yep, another basket.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
Well, he's marching towards history, Greg, as we know. He looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season, which is absolutely amazing. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Los Angeles now. Miracle Man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
That free throw, no good.
Going to the line. Change.
He hits the second from the line. .23 seconds left in the game. Here's Miracle Man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
First free throw is good.
Going to the line.
And so Jones nails both of them. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the foul on the monster. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And that one falls for Jones. Los Angeles. Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Miracle Man. Off the inbound. Off the inbound. No good. And that's an intentional foul. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Miracle Man. Off target at the rim. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect